Good morning. Welcome to another One Mind meditation. And welcome to Friday morning. I hope you had a great week. Have you reached all the goals you set for yourself this week? Well, there is a little bit of time left still. You can still get those boxes checked. Our teacher for this week has so far been Jiddu Krishnamurti. On a Friday, the theme of our meditation is always love. So today we're asking Krishnamurti what his thoughts, what his views, his opinions on love are. Beatrix, very good morning. Happy Friday to you. Hello. Somebody, good morning. Marcella, good morning. Happy Friday. It is awesome seeing you. Let's get into it. Today's message starts this way. Have you ever felt like love is something like a flickering candle that actually struggles to stay alive in the wind? Annalie, very good morning. Hello. And perhaps Dylan as well. Good morning. Happy Friday. And Danae, hello. Good morning. If you've ever experienced love as something like a flickering candle that struggles to stay alive, it might be because the story we've been told about love is that it is something or someone outside of ourselves that we need to find and deeply connect with. But what if true love wasn't something to find, but something to awaken? A radiant spark waiting to erupt within you. Krishnamurti whispers the secret in our ears. He says, love is an inside job. Today, let's rekindle that flame with a powerful truth. True love begins within. Vivian, hello, good morning. Happy Friday to you. It's so good to see you. The first thought by Krishnamurti today is, when I understand myself, then I understand you. And out of that understanding comes love. When I understand myself, then I understand you. And out of that understanding comes love. If you take only one message from today's meditation, it is this: love is an inside job. The origin of my love lies in my ability to love me. The quote above is trying to convey just that. I can only love others if I've done the work to really get to know me. And once I have found real peace with myself, only then do I truly become available to share that love that I am already with those around me. The only thing I can really do for you is to work on me. And the only thing you can really do for me is to work on you. Anthony, good evening. It's good to see you. Hello. And Maggie, good morning. Hello. So a few more thoughts from Krishnamurti on love. He says, freedom and love go together. Love is not a reaction. If I love you because you love me, then it is merely a trade. A thing to be bought on the market. It's not love. To love is not to ask for anything in return. And this next little sentence really illustrates this. He says, to love is not even to feel like you are giving something. And it is only such love that can know freedom. Almost always when we find ourselves in that situation where it feels like I'm giving and giving and giving and I'm not receiving anything in return, very often we're in a trap there too, because love doesn't feel like giving. If I feel like I'm giving and giving and giving, I'm probably not being true to who I am. Because if I am true to who I am, and if it is love, it won't feel like I'm giving anything. It'll feel like I'm just being who I am, and this is who I am. Krishnamurti says, only when your heart is empty of the things of the mind is there love. Then you will know what it is to love without separation, without distance, without time, without fear. But then, just one thought, remind yourself not to get too serious about all of this. Be playful and don't get too caught up in the terminology. Drop from your head into your heart and just get to know yourself as love. The last thought from Krishnamurti is love and don't be caught in opinions and ideas about what love is or should be. So these are a lot of words to try and describe love, but at the end, just a reminder that as much as we try and describe what love is, we'll miss the point. Let go of all the terminology, drop from your head into your heart, and just fall in love with this human that you are. Let that guide you. If you're ready, our meditation today is, of course, love. Let's feel love wake up inside of us. Feel it as light. Feel light flow through your body. Share it with the world. And enjoy the idea of being connected to other humans in love. But know that that only happens if that comes from within you. If you're ready, you can close your eyes. Let's float away together, starting with the first few big breaths. Take a deep breath in and out. Take a deep breath in and out. A deep inhale and let it go. Deep breath in and out. One more big breath in and let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. And as you fill your belly with air, also raise yourself up. As you breathe in, stretch out your spine, lift the top of your head toward the ceiling. And once you've reached your full height, let all of that go. With every exhale, soften. With every breath out, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders, and even drop your head. And while you continue your full body breathing, as you inhale, rise. As you exhale, fall. And as you do that, look around your circle. We're all sitting and breathing along with you. Look at all the beautiful human faces. See the bodies rising and falling in their own breathing rhythm. And see if your mind will allow you to color in the background. Where in the world is this circle of ours sitting today? Be playful with this. And in this place where our circle is sitting, If you were to drop your hands to the ground next to you, what is it that you would feel there? What would you feel between your fingers? What would you feel under your palms? As you look around your circle, can you feel the breeze on your skin? What does this breeze carry to you? In this place where our circle is sitting, what do you hear and what do you smell? We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, helping our bodies stretch, adjust, and settle down into as much comfort as possible for the rest of our journey. Let's take a deep breath in. And as you release, drop your head all the way forward. Roll out your neck muscles forward and to the left. Forward and to the right. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders forward in big, slow circles. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders backwards in big circles, nice and slow. Take a deep breath in. As you release, focus on your spine. Lean your upper body over to the left. And also lean your upper body over to the right. See if you're able to bring your left ear just a little bit closer to your left hip. And then see if you can bring your right ear just a tiny bit closer to your right hip. One more big breath in. And as you release, you can stretch or move or adjust any part of your body that still needs a bit of help settling down. having softened our bodies into a state of presence, or at least becoming as present as we possibly can be right now. We can now turn our attention inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. With every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. If you don't have the time to sit for the whole meditation with us, then this is always a good place to stop. But if you are here for the whole journey, let's take the next few big breaths together. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel into your body. Feel how softness slips into your body and settles in every part of your body. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow through your body. Feel your shoulders slowly falling. Feel your body slowly softening. And feel how you are slowly slipping deeper into you. One more big breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself melting. Feel your whole body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose is an invitation. It invites you to turn inwards and follow this journey. As you breathe in, feel the air flow in through your nostrils. Feel the air touch the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs. And as you fill up the balloon inside your belly, feel yourself slip all the way in. Hold your breath, but hold it only for as long as it feels easy, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. With your next big breath as you dive deep into you. We heard again this morning the message that says, love begins with our relationship with ourself. If we're ever in a relationship, a situation where we are expecting the other person to provide something for us that we can't provide for ourselves, then we're always at a deficit. We'll always be searching for that something to fill us. As you take your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, this breath hold is your arms wrapping around you. It is you holding you. Have you really felt comfort in your own arms yet? Welcome yourself home. Take your next big breath. I want to invite you to be as open and as playful with this experience as you possibly can be. Invite the child in you to come and play. And yes, add as much imagination as you need. With your next big breath as you dive deep into you, I want you to inhale more air than you ever have. I want you to fill the balloon in your belly bigger than ever before. And then pay attention. Notice the sensation that that belly full of air creates at your core. Somewhere, perhaps your solar plexus, perhaps around your bladder, perhaps even your heart, somewhere, there's a stirring. It feels a little bit warm, or perhaps it feels a little bit cold, but something stirs when you hold that belly full of air. Feel it. Take your next very big breath. Where is it that you feel the light wake up inside of you? Is it in your solar plexus? Is it behind your belly button? Somewhere else in your belly area? Let's do it again. Again, breathe in more air than you ever have. Fill the balloon in your belly bigger than ever before, and notice where you feel that stir happening. Where does the sensation start? Take your next big breath. You are a portal for love to flow into this world. And just imagine for a moment the sensation you feel at your core, that is where the light enters you. That is where the light stirs. Now fan the flames of that light. As you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, ask that light to grow more. Ask it to grow bigger. And yes, add some imagination. See that light grow. See that light grow bigger inside of you. Take your next big breath. Place your hand over that spot where you feel the light stir. And as you take your next big breath and dive deep into you again, invite the light within you to spread. And use some imagination to see it spreading. What does it look like when light enters and spreads through your body? Take your next big breath. Then place a hand over your heart, or perhaps it's already there. And as you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, invite that light to flow upwards through your body, into your heart, through your heart, and all around your heart. And feel it there. And again, add some imagination. What would it look like if your heart was held in an orb of bright light? What would it feel like if your chest was filled with bright light? Take your next big breath. Take a look around your circle at all these beautiful humans with their hands and their hearts, and recognize behind those hands light shining from their chests. Bright light ready to burst out into the world around them. We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, slipping out of the breath-holding space and into the next. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel how softness slips in. Embrace that softness and feel how that softness settles in every cell of your body. One more big breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. There is no more attention on your breathing. You can sit all the way back or even lie all the way back down and feel yourself just floating. But in your circle, it is your turn to stand up. It is your turn to open your heart wide and pour out love into the world around you. You take a step to your left to stand behind the first person on your left. And placing your hands on her head, there is a surge through your heart. Love and light is pumping through your heart. It runs in streams down your arms, through your open hands, over her head, over her face, over her body. And her big, beautiful heart opens up wide to drink in all of this love. And you can feel that connection in your own heart. Feel that there. You take another step to your left to stand behind the next person on your left. And as you place your hands on his head, there is again a surge through your heart. Love and light run in streams down your arms, through your open hands, over his head, over his face, over his body. And his big, beautiful heart opens up wide to drink in all of this love. Feel that in your own heart. Feel the connection there. You make your way around the circle, stopping behind every beautiful human, placing your hands on every head and pouring out love for everyone. Become aware of the sensation in your heart as you do this. making your way back to your spot. You take your seat. And now it is your turn to be served. It is our turn to serve you. You feel the first pair of feet shuffle in behind you, and the first pair of hands are placed on your head. And a waterfall of love is poured over you. It runs in streams over your head, over your face, over your body. And it hits you right in your open heart. Feel that. Again, another pair of feet shuffle in from behind, another pair of hands are placed on your head, and more love gets poured over you. It runs over your head, over your face, over your body, and it hits you right in your open heart. Feel that there. There is more hands to be placed on your head, more love to be poured over you. And if you can, I'd love you to join me in this exercise as more and more love is shared with you. Can you open your hands? Can you turn your palms upwards? Can you be the embodiment of receiving? And can you say this with me? I am worthy. I am worthy of being loved. I am deserving. I deserve to be loved. I am good enough. Just as I am good enough. There is nothing I have to first do, first fix, or first prove. I am enough. And then one more exercise I'd love for you to join me in. Could you imagine for a moment stepping outside of yourself, then looking down at this human sitting there? Can you see you? Can you see a human who is clearly trying? Just imagine you could place your hands on this human's head, yours, and perhaps just put it back in your heart for the moment. Speak these words to you. Say it this way. You are worthy. Let yourself hear that and feel that. You are worthy of being loved. You are deserving. You deserve to be loved. You are good enough. Just as you are good enough. There is nothing you have to first do, first fix, or first prove. You are enough. Are you able to say that to you? Are you able to take your face in your two hands, look into your eyes and say, you are enough? We've all made our way back to our spots. You can sit and embody this beautiful human that you are. We can all reach sideways, take the hands next to us, and complete the circle again as we take the last 5 breaths of gratitude together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you, and I invite you to say yours. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for being in our circle today. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for doing your work to be deeply connected to the light in you. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for learning that the truth is we don't have to do work to be connected to the light. We already are. But we often have work to do to sort out everything we have built that hides that light. Take a deep breath in. I feel like I must mention that old thought from Rumi that says, your job is not to seek love. Your job is to found the walls that you have built against love and to break those walls down. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. Thank you for being the source of light that you are for the world around you. Eva, good morning. It's great to have you join us. Awesome seeing you. And Linda and Nella, good morning. It's so good to have you with us. One of the most healthy things you can do for your body is to sense your heart, to feel it, to feel the physical sensation around your heart. The science of this is clear. If you can feel your heart, you are flooded with all of the best hormones from your heart. Your heart is also part of your endocrine system, and it produces hormones too. Every time your focus drops from your head into your heart, and you go, can I feel anything there? Then you are blessing this body with health. Thank you, Maggie. Thank you, Danae. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Beatrix. Thank you, Nala. Thank you, Sunmary. Thank you, Marcella. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, all the beautiful humans in our circle. Have a great day. See you soon. Ciao, ciao.